the day after Christmas. And I'm just yet again playing college football. 25. So here we go. Alexa, when is the FIU game? Alexa, when is Florida International playing? Okay, yeah, I'm just playing a ball game. The one that's tonight. First responder ball. Oh god, I can't. It's not. Stupid hand. Ah. Okay. Ah. Ah. I like that. Alright. That looks good. God. Okay, now I'm ready. Alexa, when is Florida International playing? Okay. Alright, here you go.
Glad to have you with us from Dallas, Texas at Gerald J. Ford Stadium as a couple of teams square off in the Serve Pro First Responders Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory.
I like that uniform.
A good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs. And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Roadrunners get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
What a snag by the defense. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. On the ground, it's Lawrence. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have...
Oh, grab by the defense. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Complete to start this drive. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. On the ground, it's Lawrence. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jenkins. Back open in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the count. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. It's complete. And a confident throw and catch in there in the red zone at the 13. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? From the red zone, looking for a space. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Oh, what the heck?
Off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
That was a
It's tough on him,
receiver.
too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that...
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field.
Don't drop the
Instead,
ball.
it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout.
Shit.
And it's his 4th interception of the night.
God.
Good job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
And that's just excellent cover. Cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the first Responders Bowl. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the first Responders Bowl.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. FIU pushing tempo. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could do it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the defense
Our
obviously
defense
went
is
at
good.
halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive of the second half, they're able to register a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down.
Cats are stupid.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Shit.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. He got it. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, in every possession.
Oh, crap.
That elusiveness. He's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. This offense has a second down play. Handoff from the gun. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the connection. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. FIU will line up the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They'll try to pop the draw. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Okay.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Fuck.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Trying to get to it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. The offense set for a first down play. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
It's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Dude, I didn't like it. My defense is the part is the offense. The receivers suck. God. I don't know how many interceptions they play. Maybe like 3. Didn't even get a touchdown. Alexa, when is ECU playing? Alexa, where's ECU playing? When is East Carolina playing? Alexa, when is East Carolina playing? Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, I like that. They do all purple, I go all white on this. Ah. My hand. I don't know, the hand keep getting cold. Wait. Let me adjust the chair. Okay. Okay, it's good. Not now. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Annapolis, Maryland. Today, we're at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will come out victorious in the Military Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the
I like the
ACC,
uniform. I get all color and they did all white.
taking
So
on
all
a team
purple
from the
was all
AAC,
white.
the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis.
Oh, there's two
alongside
AAC
David
teams.
Pollack and Jesse
It's an
Palmer.
ACC team.
Time to get this game
ACC
started.
team.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway.
There you go.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Pitt Panthers offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Yarnell. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks.
Don't easy have a good running
that
back.
Quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fair catch called for and made. So East Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's loose. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Panther! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, doing the making the backfield for a tackle for him.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Garcia wants to throw.
Touchdown.
And he's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback.
How many times am I going to hear that?
What squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. And he's able to shed one tackle.
He ran backwards.
Pretty good pickup. Pitt will line up to punt it away. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
After the misfire, now on second down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Garcia to pass. Finds a tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this
Where's he throwing at?
Let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And on 4th down, and the holder, a little trickery, and they flip it ahead. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Going for the big play. Pass on the way. It's kicked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, crap.
Oh, picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. 1st down for the offense. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Reynolds. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking downfield. It's Yarnell. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He makes the catch at the end zone.
Shut up.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's annoying.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming in...
Oh, they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it. He takes it all the way back for the 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He wants to go deep. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down.
Oh, God.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Yarnell. Going for it all. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing military bowl. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll open the second half on the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical.
Oh, my God.
I hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
You sound like a broken record.
Security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
He's got it.
Oh, that was nice, too.
Down after a nice game.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, had on a hat.
Touchdown.
Pirates! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Looking for a productive play on first down. This guy can throw it. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. Looking to throw, it's Yarnell. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Looking for a gap, it's Harris. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the running back.
But where's it running?
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Touchdown.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another
And,
score added to the lead.
Pittsburgh has better shots.
This game away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
To the air, it's Yarnell. Here's a throw downfield late. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they're able to get back on top of the ball, but they are still in a world of hurt. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
They go right back to it. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Gonna run it. It's Harris. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Oh, this went well, this game. And DC was had the lowest time.
And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit
I
of
threw
a chip
one
on their shoulder,
interception,
I think
but
they really
that's
felt like they had a real good
Yeah, the
plan offensively
oh
and
yeah, Dick
defensively
Garcia player
coming into this one, David. There were some
190
matchups
passing
on the
yards.
field they
Yeah.
thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
Oh,
Pollock,
cool.
our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of
Alexa,
EA
who is
Sports College
LSU
Football.
playing? Yes. Alexa, who is LSU playing? Oh, against Houston. Yeah. Hornets playing right now. No, yeah, I'm playing game. Alexa, when is LSU playing? Yeah, it was nice. Yes.
Houston, hello. Glad to have you with us at NRG Stadium as we are set to find out who will walk away with the trophy as champion of the Tax Act Texas Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The LSU Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carry.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And the ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
First down for this offense. Smith dropping to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Coming after him. They're bringing heat. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Sends it downfield. Got it in stride at the 15. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's Jenkins. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The give out of the gun. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
I think it is.
I know it's sexy for the football, but if you can pound it away and get these
They don't look like a pilot.
Just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
That didn't bust for a long one. Now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
Oh.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks,
I think that, yeah.
So good and precise with these passes because they've got speed.
It doesn't look like CRV.
Come away with the pick.
Not CRV. Pilot.
First
I think
down
it
here
is.
with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute
Oh.
warning. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Oh, that's a pilot.
That's what I say. You can't hear. You don't take it.
No, I can. Man.
You don't listen to me.
Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Jenkins. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that crow.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in, it's Williams. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. The Cougars have taken it inside the 20. Comes out throwing on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on first down. Snap in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But
Fires the pass, intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
What?
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Smith dropping to pass. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The throw to the outside is complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
They're trying to get to it.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give is to Williams. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They move the tight end all over. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll try to pound their way in.
Touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. With more drives like this is what's needed.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
right, absolutely slide. Don't take the extra punishment. Just give up on the play.
Got his man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll run it on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
All right, defense, if they score, it's a wrap. It's over. So we got to find a way. I know the clock's our enemy, but we got to find a way to get a stop, put ourselves in a position and get the ball with some clock and try to go.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to...
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. The Houston offense comes onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It was a good game. It was okay. Just an interception messed me up. Lost one from one and 3 games. Why did it push me that good? He bounced back up to sacks. It's a real safety. End the stream. I stream after my stream on the day after Christmas. So the day after Christmas. Alright, just the day after Christmas and streaming. I just stream the day after Christmas. This is the other again playing College Football 25. Okay. Do I be like... I have only one more stream left this year. Only one more stream left this year. It's the second to last stream this year. Okay. See you in the next stream. See you in the next stream. See you in my last stream of the year. Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching.